Well, hello, guys. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Been actually down here working on the set, trying to get everything put away and everything, get it set up and get it back working so we can do our live stream tomorrow night. But I gotta tell you, I'm tired right now. So we're gonna go out here. It's beginning to look pretty good. Got it cleaned up. Got to get my hooks over here so I can put some more stuff and another monitor to go over here. And I got to find that other computer that I have that's real old so we can get that hooked up so we can have the Skype for both channels. And I need my fan free to open up the door here. It's chilly out, but some people out here say they like my fireside chat. I don't know if you guys can see that or if you can actually hear it. It's kind of cold out, but I've got my fish pond out here. You can actually hear. I got to start over on the fish. But it's the end of the day, and it's time to reflect. Whew. I got so much work to do between now and the season. Try and get everything together. There we go. If the electric ignition doesn't work, a good old lighter will. Whew. It's not as cold as it was last night, thank God. But we're getting close, guys. I know that clock is annoying to some people, but we're down to 181 days. And it's amazing because when I started that thing, it was like 220 some. So literally 45 days have gone just like that. You know, I'm working on getting the set together, the man cave, so that way when the season gets here, we can be broadcasting the games. We can get some of you great fans over. And literally, the end of next month is the draft. After that, we start OTAs and, workouts and mini camps. And before you know it, it's the summer camp. Teams are jockeying for positions. You're seeing quarterbacks that are changing places. The Redskins got Case Keenum. The Eagles methodically have been re-signing their players and getting themselves in a position that they can make some moves. The Eagles, as much as I hate them, I have to admit that they're really good at evaluating talent and finding people to fit the needs that they have. They're the scary team. We talked with Rashid, and of course, he's delusional. He believes that his team is great and that they're going to be doing wonderful things with Eli Manning next year. But I really believe that them as well as the Redskins just need to blow up their teams and start over. The thing I like about my Cowboys team is this. What you really have to do in football is you have to understand it's a whole process of getting to a Super Bowl. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to get a group of guys that are young. And over the course of 2-3 seasons, before they start getting all the big contracts and stuff, you get them on a winning way. You saw Seattle do that with Russell Wilson. They had a team that had been bad for a few years, but they kept building and building and building, and all of a sudden they, caught the wind, and they just got on a roll. And you could see that team was good for several years until they finally got old. You can look at the Green Bay Packers when Aaron Rodgers first got there. It was the end of the Brett Favre era. They were turning over the roster. They had Clay Matthews. As a young guy, they had a young defense. They had Aaron Rodgers, and they had a team that was really, really good. But you can see that it's past its prime, and it's gone back downhill. And that's when it's time to start over. You can try, and I don't know how New England does it, but New England is the only team that's been able to constantly stay good. Now, they benefit from having a weak division. Let's be honest now. They got the Jets, they got Buffalo, they got Miami. None of those teams are ever any good. So that helps. But they've got a great quarterback and a great coach. They are the exception, not the rule. But more times than not, you get a team that is young together, they grow, and they have a window of opportunity, and then they get old, and you have to start over. The Redskins are at that point. Ryan Kerrigan is their best defensive player. He's getting up there. They don't have a quarterback. They've got AP for a running back. That team is old, and they just keep going after retreads of quarterbacks over and over and over again instead of getting a young guy, develop him, and holding on to him. That's what I feel like with the Dallas Cowboys. You can look at how bad we were in the 90s. Excuse me, the 80s leading up to the 90s. But we got a whole lot of draft picks. We got Troy, we got Emmett, we got Michael Irvin, we got those defensive players. And over the course of those 4 years of rebuilding, they became great. And I look at this team and I look at the parts that we have. We've been a little nicked up on the offensive line, but if Travis Frederick is healthy, if Connor Williams takes a step forward, if Lyle Collins can at least hold serve, if Zach Martin gets his knee together, and Tyron Smith can stay healthy, you got another great offensive line again with a great running back, with a quarterback who doesn't turn over the football. You've got an Amari Cooper. You've got a leader in the locker room in Jason Witten. You look at this team, and this window of opportunity for the next 2-3 years is there. It's just a matter of making sure we got the right cook serving the meal. But this is how you want to build a team, through the draft. And that's what the Cowboys have finally learned how to do. They just need a few parts. Tomorrow already is Friday. Saturday, and then Sunday, and come Monday, all hell's going to break loose. All these teams that have been jockeying to get cash and everything else are going to be out there trying to grab that one guy or two guys that they think are going to make them champions. The Rams made the right moves last year in free agency. The Eagles made the right moves the year before. I hope my Dallas Cowboys can do the same. It's been a long day, and I'm tired, and I need to get out of here early in the morning. But I feel good about everything that I got accomplished. Kitchen's coming along real good. I've got that locker now in there. And I got you guys. Just keep pounding at it one day at a time. Just got to take the top that's on there off and put the bigger one on and rerun the wiring. Oh, God. I'll get there somehow, some way. Hope you guys have a great Friday. And just keep pounding away at it, guys. Keep hustling. Right now, though, not yet. I'm going to sit here for a minute. Finish drinking this coffee. I don't know why I drink coffee before I go to bed, but I just do. Oh, forgot to mention, Miss Jackie has the Dak shirt. She's excited as can be. Saturday, don't forget, Saturday, Mike Fisher's Maverick Bar, over by the Star, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, Miss Jackie's going to be there with the shirt. Go by and get it signed, guys. We want to show Dak Prescott, all of the fans out there that believe in him, and believe that the fourth year is going to be the year. Well, it's late. It's time for me to go carry these old bones to bed. Turn out the lights, guys. This party's over. I'll see you in the morning. Have a great night.